beautiful Cancerians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with a little bonus reading. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I'll never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Cancerians, this reading is a little bit different. This is what your guides need you to know. So I'm going to get all your cards first before I do your reading. So let us see what comes out for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What are they meant to see for their highest good? What is your message to them? Can you please guide them? What are they meant to see? The first card we got there is the One Who Remains. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What do they need to know? Now, just to let you know, the deck I'm using is, it's a beautiful deck called the L-Key Oracle deck, and it's by Melanie Delon and Arwen Lynch Poe. The card is all feminine characters, just so you're aware. And it says there, she who nurtures, for example, and but I will be saying the one who nurtures, because male or female, this is not a gender-specific reading, just so you're aware, okay? Thank you so much. Ooh. Okay. Now, we do have a lot of energy that really does connect to you coming through. The one who nurtures is very important there, and all about devotion. So they are telling me how devoted you are to your family unit, to the people that you really care about. I mean, that could connect to a lot of people, but you're very, again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. You're very maternal in your energy. You care so much about the people around you, and you do anything for them. It's almost like you make them the center of your universe. Sometimes we will go deeper and find out what they're trying to allude to there, because I feel like they're trying to make you be aware of taking some time for you, but let's see what comes out there as well. Now we do have the Judgment card, the Chariot, the Empress, and the Temperance card. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. You're very patient, very, very patient person, especially, again, 10 of Cups is coming out there. So with your family, even with members that, you know, cause trouble or you struggle with, you're still very emphatic and very, very patient with those people, is what they're indicating. We've got the 8 of Wands. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, and Angels. I mean, the Empress is coming up twice, which tells me what a beautiful soul you are, and how loving and kind and forgiving you are. They want me to go one more. Interesting. Wheel of Fortune. I'm loving that. I'm loving that they wanted you to go one more. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. You're absolutely devoted to your family unit or your soul tribe, okay? So the One Who Remains. So you are very much the center of things. You may not feel like it, my beautiful Cancerians, but you are the one that actually brings a very strong, solid foundation to a lot of relationships or friendships. They're actually showing me you are the glue that binds people together, is what they're giving me. Okay, so maybe you're the sort of person who always reaches out first to make sure the group meets up, or you're always, you know, people maybe always gravitate towards your house. You know, everyone comes over to meet at your house, for example, or because I'm getting this energy of you, your homebody is what they're basically giving me. And it says here, powerful devotion, true worth. So that is something that you need to remember throughout your lifetime, that, you know, you have true value, you have true worth. And sometimes you put other people's happiness over your own, so at detriment to yourself. So just be a little bit mindful of that. You're very patient with people, and they're also showing me that you're very, very protective, very protective. Again, they keep indicating, it's very interesting, Cancerians. So whilst, of course, there is some ambition here, you put family above everything. Okay, that's what they're indicating. And of course, that is perfect. That's a wonderful sort of energy to nurture. So for example, if you had that one person, this is an example they're giving me right now. If there was that one person who had lost all their friends, or they'd done something really wrong, I feel like you would try to understand what went wrong, or why this person acted out in a manner that they did. You would not abandon. You're not the sort of person to abandon people. Now, if someone treats you really shoddily and is awful to you, I mean, I feel like you endure quite a lot, my beautiful Cancerians, and it takes you a while before you actually cut ties with those people. If there's any negative people in your world, it takes you a long time, because they're showing me that with the pincers, you tend to hold on to situations, even sometimes when it makes you sorrowful. So just be a little bit mindful, because you love, and you've got such a pure heart. You want to give everybody the best. It's almost like you want to give everyone the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Now, also, they're showing me that whilst you are a homebody, you are fiercely independent. It's interesting to have that. So you may go off on little journeys by yourself sometimes, or maybe you plan little family trips, vacations away. I mean, everybody kind of does that, but there's a sense of freedom when... What I mean by that is, it's almost like you always have to have a base or a sanctuary wherever you roam. So I feel like it's not about luxury. I can't quite grasp the energy that they're trying to give me here. It's like you need to know that you've got a sanctuary. So you could go traveling all around the world, for example, but you need to have that one space that you can call your sanctuary, your home, your base, the grounding energy, the grounding force to come back to. And of course, I mean, this is an obvious thing to say, Cancerians, because I do feel like you gravitate towards water. I mean, you've got, she is like sitting right there next to this snow leopard, and as you can see, all the waves are crashing around, and you feel very, very comfortable with your emotions. You allow yourself to feel. You are the sort of person who, you have big dreams, big ideas, and a big heart with a well of emotions, okay, which often you may keep hidden. Not everybody gets to see those. It's almost like on the surface, you may not pretend, I don't want to say pretend, but on the surface, you're very resilient. So you may not let everybody in and see that there is like an emotional storm going on within you. On the surface, you look very calm and presentable and sort of like putting a smile on top of things, because you're not someone who... They're indicating that you find it difficult to let go of some emotions. Don't hold back. Allow it to flow. Even, when you're feeling down, or they want you to release the sadness, release it. Crying is okay. Okay, if anyone's ever told you in life that crying means you're not strong, that's not true. Okay, to cry is to have strength, to be able to release and to be vulnerable and to open up. So just be aware of that. But they're just showing me here every card pretty much has got water. So you've got a lot of water going on here. So you gravitate towards water. And I always expect that of my beautiful Cancerians. But they're showing me what a powerful ally you are. You're someone who stands by people. You're loyal. You're grounded. You can be trusted. You're a really good friend to have, because you're always there for people. And you're always so caring and nurturing and supportive of their goals, their dreams. You heal people. People feel safe when you're around, is what they're giving me. Remember to make sure that you are fulfilled in your life in a way where your friends or your family unit or your lovers or your loved ones reciprocate in the same way. They're showing me that you have a lot of love surrounding you. It's almost like they're saying everyone loves a Cancerian, okay? You bring warmth everywhere you go, is kind of what they're indicating. Also, we've got the Temperance card here, which shows me how patient you are. So Spirit is giving me that Now they're giving me a song right now as I touch this, and now I looked up, there was a song that came up in a reading a couple of days ago for another sign, and it's by a band called Spells. Okay, and this song I feel is related. So this song is, it's a very sort of sad lamenting song actually, but it feels quite dreamy as well. It's like I don't want to, it's like it's a very long let. They're saying let your wild heart run free. And it's just on a loop. I mean, it's not very helpful. I do apologize. I mean, maybe it's called Let Your Wild Heart Run Free. I know, because I looked up another song by this band the other day because it came up in a reading. So I feel it is that band. But it's about letting your wild heart run free, because I feel like you push your emotions down is what they're showing me. You repress your emotions sometimes in order to facilitate other people. So just be mindful of that. That's just coming up there. Now, I'm not pointing a finger at you, my beautiful Cancerians. We all do it from time to time. We put others' needs before ours because you're so understanding. They're just indicating don't do it at detriment to yourself, okay? The Temperance card is you are capable of changing your life, but you need that balance and harmony within that. This is a card of moderation, moderating your feelings, mixing things up. You're capable of a very magical transformation in your world, but you need, your home is your solace, is what they're sort of indicating. You need that binding place that you feel connected to in order to be able to come back to it when, it's almost like, it's literally like the crab. If you think about the crab, actually, you can go into your little shell whenever you feel like it. So I feel that's something that you absolutely necessary to your functioning. Doesn't mean you can't like travel around the world and like live out of a suitcase and, you know, live in hotels and things like that, but you need that one place you can call home. That's what they're indicating. Now, the Ten of Cups just tells me that you do put your family first. You're very supportive. You're looking for the happy ever after, okay? And your emotions really run deep. And a lot of the time, your loved ones don't even realize how deep your love is for them. You show everything. I mean, they've got some idea, but it goes deeper. You are very much... there is a lot of depth to you, okay? Emotional depth and an emotional strength. They're giving me the word strength. There is an emotional strength for you. You're a pacemaker. You're a peacemaker. They're indicating, and that you bring so much joy to people's lives. Now, whilst you are wonderful and independent all by yourself, I feel like you have a desire to partner up in life. It may have been a craving that you had from a very young age to find your counterpart in some way, to settle down and have a family. I do see there's ambition here, absolutely, but they're indicating here that it's nice to share the view with somebody. It's nice to, you know, share that depth of emotion with somebody. You're going to have, my guides are giving me that you're going to have a very happy, successful, and fulfilling life that brings a lot of peace. There's a lot of well-being that is surrounding you. So if you're going through a difficult period right now, they're indicating that that's all about to change. You're being guided out of any troubled water into a more calm, serene energy. They want you to trust your intuition a little bit more, is what they're indicating, because sometimes you doubt your wonderful self. I mean, we all doubt ourselves in moments, but sometimes I feel like, especially the energy I'm picking up right here, right now, they're showing me insecurities. Okay, so sometimes there may have been like trust issues in the past, or so they're indicating to trust your intuition a little bit more. The next card you got here is the one who is wild. Oh, well, that really connects to that song, actually. The one who is wild. So I guess let your heart run free, or whatever that song was a moment ago. the one who's wild, untamed, wild, mysterious. A lot of people, because you keep your emotions to yourself, they actually see you as this code to crack or to break. They want to understand you because they see you as a bit of a mystery, okay? Oh, okay, thank you so much, I'm so grateful. Now, this is something that never really comes out in readings, but I'm just going to give you, this is what your guides are giving my guides to tell you. A lot of people fantasize about marrying you, okay? Because they see you as someone who is loving and kind. You're the whole package, okay? But they may not actually, how can I put that? They may not, I'm going to pull a quick card on that because I feel some people who really want to settle down with you, they don't match your emotional or romantic kind of spirit. So they feel like they can't really offer you that level of beauty, romance, stability that you deserve. Okay, thank you so much, Spirit guys. I just want to pull a card. Yeah, the Knight of Cups, they don't offer. They feel, it's almost like, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, because you're a 10, for example. I don't ever put a number on people, but this is how they're giving it to me, so I have to give it to you the way that they're giving it to me. Because you're a 10, people who are romantically attracted to you, they feel like you're the whole package. So then they feel like they fall short of being able to offer you everything that you need. So it's almost like they feel it's an unrealistic expectation to be romantic all the time, for example, but you are a romantic soul and you're someone who's very dreamy, and because you're a water element as well, you know, you're very sensitive. So people may withdraw because they're like, oh, I'm not sure if I can give you what you need in terms of emotions, because you go to the depths. And some people are, okay, I always use a sentence and they're giving it to me now. You can only meet another person as deeply as they have met themselves. And you have met yourself very deeply, my beautiful Cancerians. You've explored all the depths of your soul and you continue to do so. And you tend to meet people who are not willing to go to that depth of emotion or to get to know themselves in a way. They don't ask the bigger philosophical questions, so sometimes they withdraw a little bit. So if you're someone who's looking for love, for example, you will find that happy ever after. You're going to meet that person by surprise, and actually quite quickly, just so you're aware. It'll be quite soon from now. But if you're already in a relationship, I feel like, or you have a family and children, I feel like you put their needs first above your own sometimes, and or actually all of the time is what they're indicating here. And you should find that balance between having some me time, having some time where you can focus on your own needs, okay, in order to explore that wildness that is within you, because they're indicating that you are, oh wow, they're indicating that you're a magnetic dancer. Okay, you like to express yourself in movement. So some of you may be like, I don't know, actual dancers, or perhaps you really enjoy going out dancing. I mean, we went through a major pandemic, or we're still going through one. So perhaps there's not many places where you get to do that, but maybe you are like constantly dancing at home to music. It allows you to feel free in your body, okay, is what they're indicating. Now, the Empress card is all about beauty. They want you to be aware that you have a beauty that is unmatched, but you're not aware of it. So they want you to be aware of it. And again, male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy, okay? You're very attractive. And I feel like you don't even realize it, but they're indicating as well sometimes, and this could be some sort of blockage that has occurred because of a past situation. You're not very good at taking compliments. So whenever someone shows you an interest or shows you a compliment or gives you a compliment, you may shut down a little bit, maybe bat it back to the other person and be like, you know what? Oh yeah, I love your skirt. Oh no, I love your trousers. They're amazing. Or you great hair. Or like, oh wow, well you look fantastic. You're always batting it back. If you notice that you're not absorbing compliments, you may have trouble receiving love, is what they're indicating. So you give your love, you give and you give and you give, and you may have trouble sort of letting go and opening up to the love that another person wants to offer you. So that may be something that you've witnessed in your life and you've had to work on it. So I feel like that is something, a lesson that you've come to this divine sort of earthly plane to experience and sort of work through. That is one of the blockages to work through in this lifetime, being open to receive love and open to receive the amount of love that you offer others, okay? Because this is a very maternal energy. So you care about everybody. You want to make sure everyone's okay. You care about their health, their dreams. You nurture them. You're very supportive, as I said. This card is about you making sure you nourish yourself as well with those compliments. This card, you're meant to be one with nature. It's almost like you're an earth goddess or an earth god, okay? Nurture feeds your soul, and you tend to gravitate a little bit more to water, okay? You will have a life of prosperity and comfort and joy is what they're indicating here. But they want you to change your way of thinking about yourself, because sometimes you're a little bit negative about yourself, and they want you to show yourself some compassion and have confidence in who you are. You're brimming with potential. You're going to be so successful. But it's not about the success for you. It's about where your heart belongs. That's what they're indicating. Also, I feel like you're called to be quite a healthy person. You know, you go through like this, I feel like you rejuvenate yourself. There's like new versions of yourself where you all of a sudden get into that kickstart of healthy kind of exercise, healthy body, mind, and soul energy. Also, you're very creative. They just said how creative you are. You're incredibly creative, and you should express yourself more. They want you to indicate express yourself more. Allow your wild side to come out, because it's almost like little spurts of your creative expression sort of comes out, and then it's almost like, unless you're with people that you feel really comfortable with, you restrain yourself. So just be mindful of that. I mean, that may not resonate with everyone, but that's what's coming out right now. The Eight of Wands indicates there's a lot of elevation in your life. It's almost like you'll come to this lifetime with a certain privilege or no privilege at all, indicating that you will still rise no matter what. Whatever your circumstances are in life, you will find your way to stability and to sanctuary. You will find your way to success. So it doesn't matter. They're indicating whatever you start with in life, whether it's nothing at all, or whether it is a little bit of privilege, you will actually still rise. You will rise even further. Also, they're indicating that you're protected against all weathers. This card indicates that you will actually travel quite a lot in your lifetime. And they're also indicating that this is what I mean. You know, every time that you travel or you even relocate, you need that one place that you call your base. You have to have that. It may make you feel a little bit anxious if you don't have that, is what they're indicating. So if you have moments of anxiety, it may feel that something off is in your home life, because your home life is, they're just indicating how important it is for you, okay? Yeah, the Eight of Wands is a card of movement, so it really does connect to this dancing thing. They keep showing me this dancing. So either you've been doing a lot more dancing, or you've enlisted in dance classes, or you just, in order to keep exercising and things like that and healthy, perhaps you don't like going to the gym, you prefer to like exercise at home and do dancing or something like that. I'm not really sure what that's about, but that's what's coming through here as well. Of course, the next card we got here for you is the one that nurtures. Okay, you're an empath. You actually have a lot of psychic ability as well. I mean, most humans actually have the ability to tap into that, but not everybody uses it, okay? But you're very intuitive. Your third eye chakra is wide open. Wide open. So allow the thoughts to come on in and trust your intuition. It will not lead you astray. Now, it's interesting because they're giving me how much love and care you have for so many people. But they're indicating a lament with you, like a sadness. There is a sadness. There is a, I don't know. I almost want to say this sentence. Oh, it'll be okay. Oh, it'll be okay. It's like sometimes you dismiss your own needs. I hope I'm picking up on the right energy with that. I'll always say when I feel I'm not quite sure if I'm pinpointing it, I don't feel like I'm quite grasping it, but I feel like you get really excited for everybody else, but then when it comes to you, you're kind of like, oh yeah, it'll be okay, you know. You're dismissive of yourself sometimes is what they're indicating here. But it says empathy, gentleness, insight. They're indicating what a beautiful, peaceful soul you are. You do not like confrontation is what they're indicating. You're actually a jewel. I mean, they're really highlighting. They're saying, no, 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 no. And I was communicating with them and saying like the stone or the third eye, and they're like, no, 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 the gem, the gem. You are a gem, okay? You actually help nurture a lot of people onto their life path as well because you give really good advice, okay? You may gravitate towards careers where you either help other people or they just give me, yeah, helping other people reach their full potential as much as your own. It's not that you're just raising everybody up and you're not being successful all by yourself. You absolutely are. But there's an element of care. You care so much about what you do and you want to make the world a better place and enhance other people as well. They're also giving me catering. So perhaps you feel things like food or, you know, public facing roles. Yeah, the Judgment card indicates there will be, I feel like you will change your career over your lifetime. This came up for another sign as well, Libra, I feel it was. But there's the Judgment card here. When I touch this card for you on this occasion, it's giving me this energy of where do I belong? Where do I belong? So maybe you're always searching for that place that you belong. The Judgment card is about purpose. You may be asking those big philosophical questions all the time, which is, why am I here? What is my purpose? Okay, and you know, right in the center of your being, they're indicating your purpose is love and you're fulfilling it across your whole of your life, but you may not realize because you're very modest. You don't realize that you're actually a gift to people in your world already. You will be very successful in your life. The Judgment card indicates you sort of being at a bit of a crossroads at some point in your life. Now, you may have experienced this already, but it is a pinnacle point where you have to let go of the past, which is something you find very difficult to do, to let go of the past. Now, I'm a water element as well. I'm a Scorpio, and you know, water elements, they're very flexible, they're very fluid, but they never forget, and you never forget. So it's integral that you let go of any energy that has been negative on your journey, to allow it, you know, to just let it go, let it flow. Release any grief, allow the sadness to wash over you. Don't carry that emotion with you. Now, yeah, they're giving me an energy here that you're always someone who gives someone the benefit of the doubt. So you tend to reconcile with people, okay? I mean, it's very hard for a Cancerian to cut someone out completely, but when you cut someone out, it's done. It's over. And you don't often want to do that because you don't like the confrontation is what they're indicating. But as soon as, you know, if someone takes your kindness for a weakness, or they try to take you for granted in some way, or they take your love and they sort of throw it in your face, you're done. Because you know how much you give. And yeah, once you lose a Cancerian from your life, it's very, very difficult to ever win that person back, okay? Because it takes you so long to get to that point where you really release, okay? The Six of Swords also indicates that, you know, you have a lot of wisdom and you've been through a very difficult journey in life. I feel like you've walked a very emotionally turbulent path in life, and you are very mature. You're someone who is able to go through that transition. I'm sorry, it's so staccato. This energy doesn't normally come up like this. but they're indicating here that you've gone through a test in life, a very testing time at some point in your life. And they really want you to be aware, especially with these two cards here, that you are protected. I mean, the umbrellas, they literally mean protection against a storm, being elevated out of difficult situations, that Spirit has got your back, because you tend to be the sort of person who always helps other people out of difficult situations. So it's almost like karma is coming back around. The Six of Swords, I feel there is a point in your life where you will make one great move. I feel like that is towards water, or somewhere where you can be by the water, within a short distance anyway, at least. Also, you will relocate with a partner, or if you relocate, you will find a partner there if you're single. So there will be a partner that you will share your life with. Also, the Six of Swords, I feel like you've had to learn to emotionally ground yourself. Some people may have said you're very, very sensitive, or you're too sensitive. Don't ever listen to anybody who tells you you're too this, you're too that. Honor your feelings. You were given them for a reason, but allow them to flow. Don't stifle your energy. If anyone tried to chip away at your confidence or mold you into something that they thought you should be, they're indicating don't allow that to happen. Just walk away from that energy. But I feel with that anchor, you're always searching for that energy of belonging. Where do you belong? Where do you fit in? What is purpose? Okay. Spirit give you many, many signs along your path. Your guides walk with you. They're showing me a robin right now, a little robin redbreast. So whenever you see a little robin redbreast, know that your guides are near, and you can reach out to them and ask them for help at any time. Okay. They're showing me that you have a very rich inner world that you don't tend to express to everybody. And sometimes that can make you feel a little bit lonely, even if you're in the company of others. They're indicating sometimes you can be misunderstood in that energy, because I feel like there may be a shyness there or something. Now, maybe that's something you've had to overcome in life, shyness, because they're indicating that everything is like pushed inwards. So you may feel like, for example, being in public scenarios like big parties or things like that can be overwhelming, because you are like a sponge. You absorb a lot of energy. My beautiful Cancerians, you're an empath. So they're indicating that big events like that, whilst you may enjoy them quite a lot, in the moment, they become quite overwhelming. You may feel quite exhausted after doing something like that, because a lot of your energy has been drained. So be very protective over your energy. They're showing me two stones for you. One is black obsidian and the other one is black tourmaline. Okay, that's just a protective energy, because you tend to be a giver of your energy. So they want you to create that balance in your world and make sure that you don't allow anyone who's negative into your world to be like an energy vampire. Okay. We've also got the one who hesitates, ponder, delay, confidence. So they're indicating here that there's a little bit of indecision, and they want you to have confidence in your decisions. They want you to have confidence in that deep knowing that you came with, because sometimes you may doubt your intuition, and you were given that intuition for a reason. I'm going to pull a quick card on this one, because I'm not getting much energy from this card in particular. Maybe Mora is something that's important. Ponder, delay. I feel like it's this inner world. It's almost like Hamlet syndrome, where you think about things very, very deeply, and you're very, very sensitive. And sometimes you may talk yourself out of situations because you've overthought it. Analysis paralysis kind of energy. But let me just pull a quick card on that, because I'm not really getting as much energy as usual, or the other cards. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. How would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Okay, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so the Knight of Wands is about action. Okay, so when things do not happen in your time frame or the time that you're hoping for, you may feel like you overthink things, and they're indicating a little bit more action. Okay, obviously think through the process, think before you act, but they're indicating here a little bit more movement. You're determined, you're a sort of determined person, and you're very headstrong in your decisions once you make it, but you may wrestle with the decision for a while, is what they're indicating. Also, you're a very passionate person, my beautiful Cancerians. You're very passionate. You're capable of manifesting everything that you truly deserve and desire. And they want you to be aware to value your vision, value your ideas. Don't overthink them. Don't talk yourself out of them. They will be very lucky. Okay, they will be very, very lucky indeed. This is, I mean, the Knight of Wands is to have courage, is also a traveling card as well. It's like traveling distance or, going on adventures. Don't overthink things. Just go for it. Whenever you feel like it, follow your heart, follow your passion. Don't repress it in any shape or form. The Wheel of Fortune indicates that the universe has got your back, that you are lucky, and also that you're protected. Spirit intervenes when it's necessary to put you on the right path, to meet the right person. For example, you're very, very creative. And when you're in the flow of that creativity, following your passion, following your heart, or letting your heart run free, or whatever that song was, that's when you're at your luckiest. That's when things start to work out in your favor, okay? You're brimming with potential and possibilities for success. Just don't doubt yourself. That's what they're indicating there. Now we also have the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot card. Interesting that I said the Wheel of Fortune again, because we do actually have it here. So that's twice it's showing up in your reading, and also twice that you have an Empress card. So this tells me that you are a nurturer, and you are actually very, very lucky. Even though you may not feel it, there is going to be a lot of lucky breaks in your lifetime. The Chariot card indicates success and movement forward, triumph. You're the sort of person who doesn't give up. You're determined to succeed. You're the one who remains, even when things get tough and people get going, you're the one who remains to face the music. You're the one who actually will overcome challenges. You're the one who has the willpower to get to where you want to go. Also, you have discipline. All you need is confidence. You're going to make a lot of progress in life. The Chariot card can also represent commitment. So you're dedicated, you're loyal, people trust you, and when you commit yourself to something, you're all in and forever. You hold on forever, okay? Unless something really, really is damaging to you. I feel like you always try to fix or find a solution before you actually walk away from something, is what they're indicating. They're giving me these words: truthfully, fearlessly, and skillfully. Truthfully, fearlessly, and skillfully. Okay, that's how you approach life. Truthfully, fearlessly, and skillfully when you're in the flow. I feel like you're not afraid at all. It's just, I mean, we all have moments of fear of things like heights or spiders or whatever, but I feel when it comes to life, you take bold action. It's only sometimes you doubt yourself or your choices. So they want you to be aware that you are triumphant and you have a lot of energy to succeed. Again, we got the Empress, so this is about blossoming. I mean, if you're wanting to have children, of course, you will love those children and nurture them, and the world will be a better place, my beautiful Cancerians. If every Cancerian had children, the world would be a better place, because you give so much love. But they want you to be aware of your own potential. They keep coming back to this. They want you to be aware of your own potential. You have infinite possibilities to create the lifestyle that you want, and create and manifest for your highest good. Again, this is a card of creativity, blossoming, thriving, being one with nature. There's going to be a lot of material prosperity. That's interesting that that's come up. A lot of material prosperity in your lifetime. And you may not see this until a little bit later on in life. Not to mean that you won't make your fortune when you're younger. Of course, that is also possible, but they're indicating that there will be great fortune for you, okay? Three of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Two of something that you will make by yourself as well. You'll work really hard for it. You'll never give up. They're not showing me the pentacles right now. Oh, they said one more, but they're not showing me the pentacles right now, but they're just telling me that there'll be a lot of abundance. Your ideas will bring a lot of abundance. Because the Empress card is a card of abundance, of prosperity, of good fortune, and material abundance, as well as good health and love and warmth. Now we've got the Four of Cups. They're just giving me, sorry, the Four of Wands. They're just giving me here that there may have been a rejection in your lifetime, or you may have felt like there was a third party in your lifetime, or maybe this is something you witnessed from childhood, that is a fear in relationships, fear of cheating. Okay, because we've got the Ace of Wands here. This may be something that either you witnessed in childhood and you vowed you'd never accept things like that in your lifetime, or perhaps this is something that you've experienced and it has brought a sadness in some way in your lifetime. We got the Ace of Wands there in reverse, which is about rejection. Okay, but it can also be about stifling your passions. For alternative reasons. We got the Four of Wands there. It's in the reverse. Now that can be about arguments, can be about leaving home. It can also mean that you just feel less yourself when you're out of your home. I'm just picking up this odd energy of like, I mean, the Three of Pentacles is about teamwork, okay? And it's about building something solid, building solid foundations. And if you've had difficult relationships, for example, it can mean that building solid foundations is something that you found challenging with the people that you're gravitating towards. And it can mean because a lot of your emotions, either after a rejection or something like that, you've hidden your emotions, or you've built a shield against your heart, around your heart, to protect you, because they'll give me this protective energy. The Two of Cups in the reverse can mean that there is a disappointment, or there was something that rejected you, or you experienced some sort of false start in life, and it's made you feel defensive when it comes to your emotions or your passions, because we got the Seven of Wands there, which is protecting your heart, protecting yourself, feeling like there's always a threat to your happiness or to your sanctuary or to your family or to your home. And I'm not talking about paranoia or anything like that, my beautiful Cancerians. I'm talking about an experience that may have caused you to have trust issues or have built some sort of shield around your heart. This is something that is to overcome, okay? And you will overcome it. You will find the relationship that you can go the distance in. You may be in that now already, so please take it as it resonates. But they're basically saying, don't let rejection disappoint you in life, because rejection tends to be about it's like a natural departure. There's always a silver lining there. Rejection is protection and redirection. So whether that's in love or in career opportunity, don't let rejection dampen your spirits or disappoint you to the point of giving up on things. They want you to not allow life to harden you, as it were. Okay, we've got the King of Swords. So it's like, don't make it get up all in your head. Don't make, King of Swords is someone who has that Hamlet syndrome, analysis paralysis, who thinks before they act, which is wonderful, but it's almost like sometimes you try to be a bit more logical because people have told you in the past that perhaps you're sensitive or you're too sensitive. So you're like, okay, let me remove the sensitivity. Let me remove the emotions. Let me squish my emotions down to make your life easier. No, don't ever do that, my beautiful Cancerians. Always be your wonderful, beautiful self. Express yourself and your authentic needs. You're very intelligent. They're indicating you're very, very intelligent. So it's not just about emotions. You are also very intelligent. And I feel like you're the sort of person, you don't really like to break the rules. You're a very fair kind of person as well. You fight for what is right. Very honest indeed. Very powerful when you set it, when you set yourself a goal or when you decide to do something, you're very decisive and you're very, you actually achieve it. You also have a lot of charisma and you're very, very funny is what they're indicating. You have a quirky sense of humor that people really enjoy, but you don't show it to everybody. Okay, again, it's only with people that you feel really comfortable with is what is coming out here. So I hope I'm picking up on the collective energy for Cancerians. We've also got the Wheel of Fortune here. So, I mean, look at this. It's all about your heart. This whole reading is about love and your heart and how you have a beautiful heart and you offer it to everybody. They're indicating that everything will come together in divine timing. You're actually going to be very, very fortunate in life. There's going to be a lot of opportunity coming your way. And if you're ever questioning why you're here, your destiny actually becomes apparent to you. And it stems from the heart. Everything is from your heart, okay? I'm going to pull a quick card on the Wheel of Fortune because apart from... things just will work out perfectly for you. Your destiny will become obvious to you if you're questioning it. But your heart will lead the way. The Seven of Swords in the reverse is kind of an energy of if you catch anybody doing anything that they shouldn't be, for example, it's about allowing them to make amends. Let bygones be bygones. You don't have to have that person in your life, my beautiful Cancerians, but forgiveness is important because it actually lightens your karmic load. It's not to actually let the other person off the hook if they did you wrong in life. It is actually to make your energy lighter so that you're not carrying that baggage around with you. We've got the Seven of Swords. So I feel like there's trust issues here that you've experienced from some situation. It's made you feel sometimes you struggle. Now, don't shoot the messenger when I say this. It may have made you feel that you struggled with commitment. You give your heart, but you're always worried that perhaps you're going to lose that person or you're going to, something's going to come up there. Three of Wands in the reverse. Now, Three of Wands in the reverse, it's like you don't see yourself giving them another opportunity to prove themselves wrong, to prove you wrong, but allow them to make amends. Allow them to show that they're sorry and mean it. You don't, again, it says you don't have to take this person into your future. They don't have to be in the future with you, but allow them to get closure on something. So either you've gone through something in your life and you need to get closure on it. They're indicating just let it go, let it flow, okay? That's a very challenging message. It's easier said than done is what they're indicating, but it actually, the more you release things that are not meant for you in life, the luckier you get, the better you're on your life's path. It's a very, because I feel like they're giving you lots of life lessons to learn about letting go. And because you're a Cancerian, although you're flexible, it's hard to let go. That's what they're just indicating that, okay? This is the message that you obviously, they want you to be aware of right now. I'm just going to get some final cards for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What else do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? So we have Dragonfly Magic. Okay, now interesting because dragonflies, they partner up for life, okay? And it says, I embrace my transformation. I courageously let go of the past. So that's something that definitely keeps coming up here. The magic of nature is in me. I am brilliant and I am blessed. Also, you're very unique is what they just gave me. You're very unique. So embrace that individuality. Nobody wants to be the same in life. It's better that you're born to stand out than be the same as everybody else. Also, peace is your quest. They said peace is your quest. So again, there's this energy of like peace, sanctuary. I mean, water, more water. So it's all about your emotions and honor your emotions. They are your superpower. Don't ever shy away from them. Every human was given the ability to cry for a reason, to not just to clean out our eyes and purge, the tear ducts and things like that, but also because of emotion. We need to process that. You always feel lighter when you've had a good old cry. It helps get rid of, they just said, I was going to say it helps get rid of like any negative emotions and things, but they give a much more succinct word in the water, which was cathartic. Okay. Now we've also got humpback whale, singer. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align yourself with your purpose and the power in your soul. That definitely connects here to the Judgment card with the Six of Swords, aligning yourself with your purpose. Also, whales, they're they come from the deep, okay? Allow yourself to come to the surface, to be seen. Allow yourself to trust in your intuition. And if you think about whales, they've got a lot of empathy. They're peacekeepers. Whales are very peaceful, sort of like swimming in the oceans. They're also very playful. They're indicating here about the intuition. It seems to be much more about the intuition, because whales have that sonar, okay? They give out that song so that they can actually build or map an idea of their surroundings and use your intuition to sort of gauge what's going on under the surface of people, is what they're indicating. I mean, some of you may also have just started listening to whale music to actually soothe your soul and calm your mind, because they're just giving me someone who tends to overthink sometimes, my beautiful Cancerians. We've also got penguin, authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you need to face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations. Just be yourself. Okay, so again, they're giving this energy of family unit, but also that need to express yourself and be your wonderful self. You are not just a mother. You're not just a father. You're not just a brother or a sister or a work colleague, or, you're not a label. You're actually this wonderful bright spark in the world that is here to explore all that life has to offer. And they want you to be aware of that, because sometimes I feel in this energy reading that you give a lot of your care and your nurture to others to raise people up, and you tend to forget about yourself. So I just want you to be aware of that. Family is so important to you. It is a linchpin for you and sanctuary. Now I'm just going to see if there's any other advice. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Further advice for my beautiful Cancerians, or anything else they need to be aware of, they need to know. Can you please guide them for their highest good? Oh, wow. Do you want those cards? No. But they do want me to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? Anything further? What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Thank you so much. Okay, let me just pop that down. We have waiting. What are you waiting for? It says, while you're waiting, ask yourself if it's worth waiting for. Expectation, hopeful, delay, stagnation. Okay, what are you waiting for? So I guess, what are you waiting for? Be your wonderful, authentic self. Get out there, experience life. Of course, your home is your sanctuary, but if, for example, you're waiting for change or a new beginning, because it's number 37, when you reduce it, 3 plus 7 is 10, which is the number of endings bringing new beginnings. So if you're waiting for something or somebody, always ask yourself, is this worth waiting for? Is this worth my time? Does this energy feel reciprocal? Do I feel good in this person's company? All of those questions are very important. It says, remove the mask and learn to live the way that you are. Live original. What's hidden? Hiding true self. Okay, the mask. So I don't feel like you lie, or I feel like you're very authentic, maybe for Cancerians, but you have a very rich inner world that sometimes you don't express your needs, or you don't allow that emotion to come up to the surface. So they're indicating, you're loved no matter what. The people who are around you, they love you for your authentic, wonderful self. So don't ever hide yourself away. Just be you. We've also got victory. So as I said, you're capable of great success. Great success indeed. It says your victory is just around the corner. You have won the battle. Mastery, successful outcome, dominion, and win. It has been a tough journey for you, but you will see that, you are a winner in life. You're capable of much success, and there's going to be a lot of lucky breaks, things that just turn out in your favor. And we've also got birds. It's time to expand your wings. No one can bring you down. Freedom awaits, soaring high, thriving. Okay, so this is number 7 again, which is about movement. So freedom is important. I mean, that song, Let Your Wild Heart Run Free. I feel like this is about you. I mean, if you think about the home life and the sanctuary, I feel like they're indicating you need balance to not just enjoy your sanctuary at home, but see the world, get out there, travel. Of course, if you've got the money to do that, that's great. But I feel like it's about coming out of comfort zones as well. Having confidence in your ideas, knowing that you can achieve whatever it is you set out to do, okay? And let's get some final cards here. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Cancerians? What else do they need to know? The same cards are coming out in different deck. I follow my heart. Okay, and she's blindfolded, so she's actually using her intuition to guide her, listening to her heart. It will never lead her astray. We've also got I reveal my truth. So this is about you allowing yourself to express yourself, express your needs. They wanted me to go again, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Anything further for my beautiful Cancerians? What are they meant to see? No. What are they meant to see? Can you please guide them? I am safe. So again, it's about this idea of sanctuary. You are safe, my beautiful Cancerians. You're protected. Spirit is guiding you. You got 2 cards of protection there, and they want you to be aware that you are safe, to come out of your comfort zone. I mean, that's literally a crab. So this is a Cancerian card right there. So know that you are safe during troubled times. Your guides are with you. Finally, I'm going to give you 3 ruins. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Oh, straight away. I close my eyes when I pick these ruins. I just want to be surprised as much as you, what comes through. Let me just feel the energy. Okay. 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 So the first ruin you got here, I mean, we call it's drog, but we call it day. Okay, so this is about ambition. This is about light. This is about breakthrough. This is about personal growth, a lot of personal growth. But this is about your ambition. Okay, you, as I keep saying, you'll be very, very successful. You have that motivation, that tenacity to win, and you will win because you've also got the sun here as well, which is about victory. So you will be very, very successful. You bring the light. You have lots of ideas that are incredible, but sometimes you judge yourself harshly. You don't. Yeah, you doubt yourself a little bit. So they want you to be aware of that. And I feel I've already expressed that in the reading anyway. Also, we have ice, okay, which basically is about static energy. Sometimes you are capable of going very, very cold and detaching yourself from situations where you feel hurt. You may not even express why a person has hurt you. So just be mindful of that, because sometimes, and please don't shoot the messenger when I say this, my beautiful Cancerians, I do it myself. We all do it at some point. There's a little bit of like passive aggressive energy because you don't like confrontation. So you may sort of freeze someone out, or you may take a withdrawal step back and not communicate why this person has hurt you in the first place. Just be mindful of that energy, because not everybody can read your mind. You're very good. You're very emphatic. You actually understand people, but not everybody understands people like you understand people. So, yeah, they're indicating they may misconstrue your intentions, because I feel like you withdraw to protect, and people see you as withdrawing and see you as being aloof. And there's 2 different things there. So you're not being aloof. I feel like you're protecting yourself. When you're hurt, you take a step back. But others may read it as you playing games, for example, and being aloof. wanting them to come towards you. And I don't feel like that's your intention at all. Okay, so just be aware of that. But yeah, they're indicating your ambition. So of course, solid home life is important, but branching out and being successful is something that a solid grounding or a solid foundation will allow you to go and experience the world and everything it has to offer. So it all starts with a base is what I'm getting here. But yeah, lots of lucky breaks coming on in here. Trust your intuition, trust your emotions. I'll leave it there. You know, they seem to just want to talk about your heart and your intuition this time round. So someone out there obviously needs that message. I hope something resonated in the reading for you. If you'd like to be given the chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is every morning thank the universe for everything that you have and everything that you have yet to receive. Because the more grateful you are, the more the universe sends you opportunities to be grateful for. Okay, it's like a cycle. And in the comments box below, just put this sentence: I have an attitude of gratitude, and I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of April, and I'll announce the winner in a video upload. I hope something resonates in this reading. It's just a one-off, just a little bonus to end the month on there for you. If it does resonate in some way for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message and lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Again, I do apologize for the very sort of staccato kind of energy. It's like stop, start, but maybe that's how you're feeling recently. You feel you can't start something without having to stop it, or you feel like you're trying to shift gears in life in some way. A similar energy came up in the Virgo reading. So perhaps you've got Virgo energy or placements there, or perhaps you are married or in a relationship with a Virgo, and you know you're synchronizing in energy. You tend to sort of merge with partners in a way where and again, just be mindful of this. Sometimes you may lose your energy in their energy. That's what water elements tend to do. I'm the same. So just be a little bit more protective of your energy. That's why they gave you the 2 stones, to make sure you retain your energy as well. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, and love and light.